Good morning, Aries. Welcome to this general sun, moon, rising reading. You're watching Aries Tarot. It's a pleasure to be here. If you like my videos and you would like to inquire about personal reading, please feel free to use the email in the description box below. So what I'm going to do here, okay, is alter the format a bit. Okay, I'm going to pull an oracle card on your generally life and work, and then I'm going to pull a romance angels card for your love life, and then we'll go into the tarot and see what that says. Okay, so here we go. What does the universe have to say to the sign of Aries? Sun, moon, rising, cross watchers, passers by, you're all welcome. Here we go. What does the sign of Aries need to know? Harmony. It is important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself is the best thing at this time. I'm getting for some of you that your work environment is in a bit of a clash. Okay, maybe you are in a job that's very, very noisy. You're working with a lot of machinery and you're in a kind of, you feel a bit constricted. Okay, now I'm also getting that a lot of you are very innovative. Get it right, Clive. You maybe want to work for yourself. You maybe think it's out of your reach. Now, with a bit of time and patience, maybe a bit of learning skills that you've got, okay, and maybe going back to college or learning a new skill, like I say, it's all possible. But what I'm getting here is that for some of you, you are not in a harmonious work environment. In fact, for some of you, it's not only pretty noisy, it's repetitive. Maybe you've been on the same wage for a long while. There's no hope of promotion. And basically, some of you are getting bored because, you feel you want something for more. It can be a bit discerning, this. I'm kind of getting mental attitude is and self love. Love yourself first. It's a lot of us choose, the safe option, which is fine if you've got a family and everything and you need money. Okay. But there's nothing stopping you keeping the job you're in while learning something new. It's a step-by-step process. Okay. I'm not saying for 1 second you should just give up your job and go off into the wild blue yonder and search for something and then think, oh, I've got no money. No, of course not. You have to be a bit practical about it. Here we go. What's going on in your love life? Let's get a card for your love life. Relationships. Relationships. Chemistry. Oh, there's definitely some chemistry between you and somebody. Maybe this isn't a work environment. Okay. But chemistry. I'm kind of getting you've come across somebody, Aries, perhaps serendipitously. You perhaps see it as coincidence, but there is a definite attraction between you and somebody. All right. Now, some of you are still harboring, you know, past hurts, past emotions. I'm kind of getting here there's the need to clear those past hurts, past emotions first. This could even be an ex coming back, a revitalization. It could be a revitalization in, you're discovering that things about the person you're married to, even. I'm getting a very much renewal here. Either way, whatever your situation, it's time to clear the past energetically. So, let's see. What does the tarot say for the sign of Aries? What does the tarot say? Ten of Pentacles. Well, it's sort of about your home life, family life, friends, loved ones. Bottom of the deck, there is the King of Cups. Emotionally, Aries, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay, but I'm getting here, there's a situation here where you feel it's run as far as it can. You're not growing. Okay, you're kind of doing your duty, and this could be relate to what I said in your work as well. All right, maybe you're very, very busy at home, and this could be something simple as you're married, got children, and you simply need a quiet office to work where there's no distractions. But here, Ten of Pentacles. Maybe some of you are married and you've met somebody new. Okay, there's definitely a chemistry there, but I'll get in here that some of you are not doing anything about it because of responsibilities. Okay, so there's like an acceptance there, but there's also resistance. Because of monetary issues, practical issues, maybe distance. You could have met this person on holiday, come home, can't forget them, constantly thinking about them, all that sort of stuff. But here, the challenge is Ten of Cups, two tens, 20. In the major arcana, that's the Judgment card. The universe is calling you to at least in some way change the way you approach life. I'm kind of getting here, there's something in your life the universe wants you to change. Okay. There is a major decision here. Like I said, perhaps work, love. Okay, definitely practical and emotional. But big choice. It's all about if there's distance involved or you have to move to another place, prospects for another job. Maybe you do want to work from home. You can form a lot of alliances without even moving. I'm here. I work from home. I'm talking to thousands of people. There's that kind of energy. But there's a family life here that you see as a challenge in some way. Not necessarily in a bad way, but it's a challenge. Maybe the person around you has got a lot of people around them. Uh, there could well even be some trust issues here. They could be married. Four of Wands, you've got here. The narrative is definitely on restriction. It's like whoever this is you're connected to, whatever the circumstances, there's this kind of narrow field of vision between you. It's like you both want different things in life, but somehow there's the chance here to make it work, not necessarily permanently, but it's kind of like working with what you've got right now with a view to a brighter future. It's kind of like a step-by-step thing, as I said, in your work, and this applies to you, applies to in general and in your love life. It's a step-by-step approach. Wow, you walked away from somebody in the past, or they walked away from you. I'm kind of getting your intuition was telling you lots. You were following your heart in the past. Whatever this is, it didn't work out. Somebody here walked away. You've got Sagittarius energy now, peace and harmony. Whatever the discrepancies between you two, I'm picking up 8 weeks, or even for some of you, 4 years. I'm picking up 4 years for some reason. But whatever the problems were between you, it looks like there's a different kind of ambience around you two now. Lover's card, Gemini energy. Wow. there's a major shift in the energy here. Now you've got Scorpio energy. That's your energy, Aries. And you're not a Scorpio, obviously. Maybe there's a Scorpio around you, but whatever this is, the past is staying in the past. This means that attitudes, emotions are different. But I'm kind of getting some of you in the process of walking away from your present situation. Okay, you've been detaching for a long, long while. Okay, this has happened over time. This is a transition that's been happening. It's kind of crept up on you. Now you've got the Empress creating something new. Wow. For at least two of you, I'm picking up a happy event, a pregnancy, and it's been planned. Maybe that you've been on some kind of hormone therapy here, wanting a child for such a long time, and then all of a sudden, when you least expect it, you find out you're pregnant. I'm picking up here a lot of joy. I'm picking up here a family get together. Oh, celebration of some kind. For a lot of you, though, obviously you're not all pregnant. All right. For a lot of you, this is a soulmate. But for practical reasons, it's a struggle to get together. When I read tarot, nearly always I get this with this death card, this transition card. I get 90% of the time relocation, whether it's in a job or whether it's in for your private life. Okay, with the Empress here, there's a relationship that it's kind of, the Empress is all about nature, and as you know, in nature we have evolution, and that goes at its own pace. So I'm getting here this relationship where there's this chemistry between you two. It's kind of like you can't force it. It has to evolve at its natural pace. It could blow up in your face otherwise. Okay, the universe is kind of giving you a heads up. You've got the Nine of Cups here. There's a lot of people around this situation. As I say, you could be married, they could be married. The Nine of Cups to me is all about, comfort zone, where there's a lot of loving energy around you or the person you're dealing with. This is all about forming alliances, okay, to help you advance. And this could mean if you're buying or selling a property, moving house, whatever. This is talking to estate agents, the legal boys, whether you're involved in travel. This is also about booking travel. This is talking to people and forming connections that can help you go forward in life on whatever this thing means to you. All right. You have the Seven of Swords on getting a strategy being built. Now, the Seven of Swords is also about deceit. Now, if you're the one doing the deceiving, be very careful, okay, because it will backfire. If you're the one things keeping quiet, deceiving somebody, will you sneak off? Okay, be very careful. There will be, with this kind of judgment card energy around you, with these two tens, whatever you do will have repercussions, both good and bad. Okay, so you have a life-changing decision here to make, Aries. But the energy around you, whether this is in work or whether it's in your relationships, there's this energy of big change, and some of this change you can't stop. You've got no control over it. I've got Scorpio energy here. Oh, excuse me. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, Empress. That Empress is kind of sticking out to me. It's Taurus energy. It's really grounded energy. This is all about the practical issues. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Taurus, but there is definitely love here, and there is a soulmate. The question is what to do about it. Well, from these cards, it's up to you. But just be aware of big decisions you make, where there's trust issues. Like I say, if it is you being deceitful, or there seems some kind of deceit here, there's a good chance it could backfire. I get this energy of it's kind of everything's happening at once, and maybe you feel very pressurized. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.